Oh my good lord.
Oh.
Dude, just you know how hard this car was hit to have to push this shit that far in?
Yeah, just one more good Yankee. Let's go one more. So we're out here in beautiful Las Vegas, Nevada today. Desert. Okay, and the reason is because this guy right here, his name is Trevor.
What's up?
He commented on my last YouTube, or on the YouTube video about, you know, figuring out all the frame damage on the S55, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, and then he was like, well, if you come out to my shop in Vegas, I'll pull it out. And I was like, bet. And now here we are.
Yep.
So
there it is.
Yeah, so we got this beautiful frame machine, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Took a while to clean her up, get her ready.
Yeah. Okay, big shout out to Trevor for actually taking the time to clean all this up, because he took 2.5 days off work pretty much to get this thing fairly clean. So
Well, if you're ready, back
let's try and make her clean. Not gonna happen, but you know, we can try.
The one taillight. You like that?
Yeah. She's good at. All right, let's get the fuck up. Well, he's sending her, boys. When the car isn't yours. Yeah, the headlights are so messed up. Oh, right here is usually the center for a normal car?
Yeah, it's supposed to be the center of the wheel for a normal car.
Oh, wow, so center and dude, this thing is long. It's like a
Fucking boat.
it's like a foot longer. Yeah, I can take all this off, but I didn't even put half the bolts back in, so.
Rainforest Cafe spokesperson?
Mm-hmm.
I think so.
It takes a while to lift, huh?
It does, especially when the car's a little heavier. She's a big girl.
You can't tell her that.
Well, extra weight.
No, she's light. Tell her, you're skinny. Don't you gotta be.
Plus size.
She's plus size. She's big bones. Big framed.
She's a king size candy bar, okay?
What the fuck? We're gonna get Bertha to take off her clothes now. So Trevor started pulling this out, and I wanted to make sure I had it on video. I've seen these on video, but I've never seen one in person.
It's essentially just a way for you to square something up. Trim it out, square it up. It's kind of modern, old school, but it works. You have to find two even points on the same side. On both. Holy shnikes!
Tell me it's fine.
I'm finding a lot of crushed stuff up in here, man. And
Yeah.
prior work.
Oh, really?
Oh yeah.
Prior work?
Hammer marks. And they hit it so hard they separated some of the spot welds.
Oh, wow.
And
Didn't
this is
even
all
notice that.
crunched right here. This
Yeah,
is all
I mean, I don't really care too much about that. I just want like the
You just
tower.
need to be
Yeah,
square,
because I just want to be able to do like a solid alignment, pretty much.
custom.
Oh yeah, boys. Oh yeah.
I feel like I'm in a James Bond movie.
So we're gonna do same bolt.
Do to the very center. Make sure it's accurate.
Accurate. Make it so
Oh, so accurate.
Can you tighten that center bolt for me?
Yes, sir. Okay, seems pretty tight.
Oh my good lord.
That's off.
Woo, that's a good inch. That's a good inch and a half.
Jesus.
Yeah, that's what she said. So compared to the other side, guys, this is where this bolt should be, and obviously that's where it's at. So center to center. Oh wow, it's an inch and a quarter.
Inch and a quarter.
Yeah, about an inch and a quarter.
Yep.
Wow. Well,
you know how hard we're gonna have to yank on this car?
Are you serious?
You're lucky this is a truck frame machine. We're gonna have to yank the fuck out of this car right now.
So to my understanding, we need to pop these off and then insert this bad boy into there. Oh, gotta watch out for the wheels.
Custom. What we're gonna do is we're gonna stick this in the frame machine, and it doesn't matter either way. It could be like this or it could be like this. It really just depends on the width of the car. So we're gonna try it like this right now. You just stick it in there, you lock it forward, and then what happens is this comes in here.
God damn.
Slides in there. This is how high the car has to be up, and then you stick this in there, and that will be in there. So this is how much higher the car will be.
So yeah.
When we're done mounting it. This is mounting the car so that we can yank the shit out of it.
So a solid plan, guys.
Can I have card draw now?
Yeah. Okay, so we're gonna start taking apart the front end now, so that way we can get it all cleared out. But yeah, update you in a bit.
I'm just absolutely floored and amazed that he drove this car from California. $1,000 car, first of all. And this kink right here is so severe. This isn't supposed to be here. And obviously this is not supposed to
all
be
of that
crushed, but that's aesthetics. This is
Yeah.
kinked right in here. That's part of the frame. Now we're gonna have to get this fender liner out, get this wheel off, and then we can look at it a little bit more in detail and see what's going on. Yeah, we're gonna have to somehow attach to up here,
Yeah.
attach to here, and yank it all over with one whole motion.
Sounds fun. Papa Trevor has stopped by.
You make good chows, huh?
Apparently the last cars that we did were straight.
So update for you guys, we got this piece up there clamping the top of the shock tower. We have to drop the shock down over here, undo the lower control arm bolt as well, which I found out this bolt is bent, so that's pretty funny. We ended up not jigging it really in the back because it was taking way too much work to do. So we just got a line going to the tow hook there. I removed the little side skirts that were over here. Those were a pain to do. Freaking like 8 million clips holding it in place. Now I think we're getting ready to pull. I'm excited. Yeah, so we got this chain going across right here. We got the tower hooked up. So now we're gonna start yanking it, right? Then there's another chain going across under the car. Yeah, pulling tension across to hold the car from obviously like yanking all the way over. So looking pretty good, looking pretty good. So your dad said to hook up multiple safety chains and we only have one. What are your thoughts on that?
Do you want to hook up multiple safety chains? Because I really don't feel like fucking with it. And we can see what one's gonna do.
Oh my god. Okay, so the new setup we got going on is this plate going across with 2 bolts into the shock tower holes for the strut, and then we're gonna try round 2 now. Oh, what the fuck? Oh my god.
It's lifting the fucking car. Are you
Yeah.
kidding me?
Oh my god. So now Trevor has rigged another chain to hold the body down on this side, and then of course the original one we had, which was holding it on the opposite side. So best of luck. What happened?
The one slipped out that was keeping it held that way.
Oh, the rear end is sliding out, so Trevor said we got to chain it that way, right?
Absolutely.
Mhm.
Chain it towards the drive.
So now what Trevor did is we put this original jig that we were going to be using, but instead of having it in its whole mount setup, we just put like a...
All I did was I put a loop on it, on this
Yeah.
bracket right here, and I took a chain and tied the rear end down to the driver's side because we're pulling it on the driver's side towards the driver's side, I guess. And what's causing it to happen is it's causing to kick the rear end out. So
Yeah.
now that we got the rear end to stop kicking out, we got the passenger side to stop lifting up. It's tied down, it's tied over on the back, and it's tied this way on the front. So it's essentially, now it shouldn't really
It should be pretty planted now.
Yeah. So now
Should we go measure?
Now we've got it tied down to a point where we can yank on it and tram it out as we keep going. So a little bit, measure it, a little bit, measure it. We really got to go way far past the point and then let it come back.
go
So
back. Woo-wee. So this is center of the hole.
almost,
Oh, it's getting there.
almost, dude. A couple more pulls and we'll have it, dude. Let's make this.
Pretty straight.
It's like almost there, man. It's just... The problem with this is that if you over pull it, then you got to set it all back up to pull it that way, and it's a fucking pain in the
Oh,
ass.
really?
Yeah, that's why I don't want to over pull it. That's why I'd much rather wait until tomorrow morning until my pops can show up and really show me what's up with this. Dude, just you know how hard this car was hit to have to push this shit that far in?
Yeah, really.
It's really hard. It's like a 50+ mile an hour hit, at least.
Oh, no, it moved.
Did, but very, very minimal.
Really?
Very minimal.
Just a very tiny.
She's getting there, boys.
Shit.
Alright, look at this. Center of the hole here.
It's almost there, dude. Look at
No way. We got the moving blanket on there, so just in case that chain snaps, then bam, it's dampened and doesn't go flying in our faces.
I'm already using you as a meat shield.
Yeah. I don't want to be a meat shield. I want to be a real boy.
You give it that little extra pull.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so now it's gotten to that point where, this is where my dad would come into play.
Hello, viewers. I am the princess of the world. Really, I'm just a regular person, just like all of you.
Let's go do a comparison. Oh yeah, that gap is all sealed up now, huh? For the most part.
For the most part, yeah. But it's coming over. Look at this. This is closing up now too.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh. So I guess we're gonna call it a night right now, and then we're gonna wait for his dad to come tomorrow morning, and then reassess the situation and see how we can get it to go just that little bit more, and then stay there, and then the shock tower will officially be pulled out. Next day now, we redid this whole system over here. We got some new grade 8 bolts, got some nice washers. We put 2 plates on top of each other so that way we can get the third hole as well. Yeah, and then we'll start pulling that one out. But I mean, already guys, look how much further this thing is. This used to be pretty much almost be touching over here. There's literally scratch marks from just the engine flexing from the motor mounts and then hitting there. So much better now.
Yeah, well, I can take this off and then we can measure, because I want to measure, because that probably just did it, dude, to be honest with you. Look at the gap now, bro.
I have to be like,
Oh,
Good one.
well, there we go.
A good one.
Poor Mr. Froggy over there scared out of his mind. Jesus Christ.
It's almost there.
Trevor, that's the same spot it was last time.
Is it?
Yes.
No.
Papa Trevor is like, no.
Papa Trevor is like, what the fuck are you doing?
Papa Trevor's not fucking here, okay? He keeps leaving at the most crucial goddamn moment.
He's like, oh, we got to pull. Yeah, guys.
We gotta pull?
Hold on.
Guys, just go ahead and do all this.
Oh, yeah, no, that's center. Yeah.
This is more center.
Okay, but
It
then
did
now
go in
it's in the hole.
Oh, yeah.
Now it's in the hole. What are
Look
you
at
doing?
this girl.
What's going on? You're making me look like the asshole over here.
Well, yeah. You know what? If Papa Trevor was here, he would be disappointed. Because he
Hey,
could have pulled it in that
I've
last
done it
time.
every way that old man told me to do it. Okay, I even got the extra plates. He even spent $345 on bolts.
On bolts.
You'll never be able to get that
I'm
back.
a big baller like that. They were grade 8 guys. Gold plated.
I think one more good yank and we got
Yeah?
it.
Trevor, you're close.
Yeah, just one more good yank. One more good yank and Trevor's done. So the first thing we're going to cross-reference is the good one. On the tip. Good?
Yep.
That is about the center of the hole. It is... Oh. So, that's currently in the center of the hole. And this is basically like maybe a 1/16 of an inch.
You want to leave it?
Yeah, I think that's good enough.
Crazy how hard this car must have been hit at least 45 miles faster to have been hit this hard, dude.
Yeah, that took a lot of pulling.
Yeah, but it wasn't a direct. I don't think it was a direct hit either. If it was, then they replaced all the suspension pieces that were broken. This is crushed this way, and it missed this, and none of this is crushed. But you know what I mean? It's a really weird accident for just this area in here to be crushed, and nothing over here. Maybe this did get crushed in a little bit, but that's to be expected.
Yeah.
And they did replace maybe they did replace the radiator support. You know, there's really no telling what happened.
So real quick, we took off the little jig over there that we were pulling on. We bolted the suspension back up, so now we can actually take from the top of the bolt head, and cross-reference both the struts. So right now Trevor's on the center of the bolt head. It's literally like a 1/16 off over here. It's really not the biggest deal ever. What I really want to do though, is we should try doing all 3 of the bolts. Yeah, it's pretty much the same thing as what we were getting on the other one. Last bolt we're checking, so not that far off.
But for right now, we can tell that this top portion up here from tower to unibody is generally square. I mean, maybe a 1/16 out of whack, but that's something that the alignment can be made up. You can make it up when you get your suspension put on and everything.
Yeah. Yay. We've agreed it's pretty good. We just got to bolt up the rest of the suspension over here, tighten up that ball joint, tighten up the 3 ones over there, and then I guess just to slap it all back together, put the side skirt on, headlights, fender, blah blah blah. So, well, I'll update you guys on the progress. We just have this issue here when we put on the wheel, is that this is most likely going to rub the tire and everything. So, yep. Got a pinch weld clamp over here on the hook, boom, and then we just pull it out. I'll stand next to it like an idiot. Okay, so everything assembled now. You can tell the thing's actually sitting worse than before as far as the fender and hood fitment, which is pretty funny. But yeah, everything's a little bit tweaked right now, so we're gonna probably unbolt the core support when I get back over to the shop, kind of release some tension, and then see how everything fits with it. But at least as far as alignment-wise goes, this thing is now very, very, very close to stock. It's only like, you know, a 1/16 of an inch off, which is much better than what it was. You can already tell that this wheel right here is sitting much better than when we originally bought it. Thank you to Trevor for leaving your YouTube comment and helping us pull this thing out. Appreciate that. Also, thank you to Trevor's dad for helping us over here as well with his, you know, expertise. So, thank you. Oh, look at her. Hell yeah, boys. We need to get going ASAP. Okay, we're gonna head out now. Thank you again, Trevor. I'm sorry we can't do anything too rowdy this time. I was thinking about doing a burnout, but I was like, dude, if I snap an axle right now, I'm gonna be fucked.
You're not getting a
Yeah.
Say bye, Mr. Frog.
Bye.
Bye, Mr. Frog. Bye.
Now we're headed back. We got about a 3.5 hour drive back over to the shop to drop this thing off. So, yay! At least we got AC.
No, I'm gonna give him motion sickness.
Why does it take so long to film, Adele?